अंदाज ही चेंज हो गया है. So that's why we had to keep this song. For that, there was there's a good memory of this song. So उसकी एक recollection है film के अंदर. That's why it's there.
Thank you. We open the floor for Q&As now.
Mike. बिजली जी सर, आप नई इनोवेशन में लाए हैं. एक बहुत लंबे टाइम फिल्मों का और क्रेज रहा है, और एक अब आपके साथ दूसरी पीढ़ी भी आपकी जुड़ गई. लेकिन जब वो एक 40 mm का स्क्रीन होती थी, उसके बाद 75 mm आई, अब बिग स्क्रीन आ गई है, म्यूज़िक भी चेंज होते चले जाते हैं. तो इस दौरान जो सफ़र है आपका स्क्रीन को लेकर कैसा रहा है? जो स्क्रीन की बात आपने अभी करी, म्यूज़िक की बात करी, तो कैसा रहता है ये सफ़र 40 mm से लेकर 75 और अब बिग स्क्रीन?
सिनेमा का जो शुरू से चार्म है वो तो बिग स्क्रीन और बड़े साउंड का ही है. पर जो टेक्नोलॉजिकल फ्रेटर्निटी है, चाहे वो क्रिस्टी प्रोजेक्टर वाले हैं, चाहे डॉल्बी हैं, चाहे आईमैक्स हैं, वो हर साल कुछ ना कुछ इंक्रीमेंटली इम्प्रूव करते रहते हैं. और फिल्म फ्रेटर्निटी जैसे आयुष्मान, ये भी मूवी का एक्सपीरियंस इतना अच्छी तरीके से प्रोडक्शन वैल्यूज़ करते हैं ताकि वो ज़्यादा इन्हांस हो जाए. तो हमारा तो काम यही है कि फिल्म मेकर्स को और फिल्म गोअर्स को एक जोड़ना है, और जो बीच में हम इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाते हैं, चाहे टेक्नोलॉजी हो, साउंड की, चाहे प्रोजेक्शन की, हमारा सिर्फ यही सिंस 33 ईयर्स यही एक मकसद रहा है कि हाउ कैन वी मेक दैट एक्सपीरियंस बेटर एंड बेटर, ताकि लोग जब पिक्चर देखने आए, चाहे वो ड्रीम गर्ल 2 का गाना हो या कोई एक्शन सीन जो आपने देखा, उनको लगे वाह, ये मैं घर पे नहीं देख सकता. एंड आई एम ग्लैड मैं बाहर आया हूँ और मैंने ये देखा है बाहर, बिकॉज इसके जैसा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं मिल सकता. तो इसीलिए स्क्रीन बड़ी होनी चाहिए, बहुत बड़ी होनी चाहिए, और साउंड ऐसा होना चाहिए कि वो आपको मतलब बिल्कुल इम्पैक्ट, बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट करे. तो दैट्स द प्रोजेक्ट.
अमित जी, आपने नई चीज़ें आपने देखा अपने फादर का, और आपने नए अम्ब्रेला के नीचे बहुत सी चीज़ें लाने की कोशिश करी एक बार, तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस है आपका ये सब?
एक्सपीरियंस तो लर्निंग का ही है एक्चुअली. The journey has been great, to be honest, to be able to learn from everyone. I think as dad ने बोला, जो production value है movies के बढ़ ही रहे हैं. It's improving, so we can do our best to make sure that it's witnessed on the biggest screen, best experience possible. बस यही है.
Hi Ayushmann, hi here in front of you. भाई गाना बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे आपका. सर मैं जानना चाहूँगा कि पार्ट 1 2019 में आई थी और दिल का टेलीफोन उस टाइम बहुत फेमस हुआ था, and now 2.0 version. So what all has been changed like since then till now while the making of this song, ये जानना है. और दूसरा, आपने अभी बोला कि लड़की होना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. So while preparing yourself for पूजा, like उसमें आपकी सिर्फ वॉइस थी पार्ट 1 में, इसमें आप पूरे पूजा बने, पूरा आपने ट्रांसफॉर्म किया. क्या डिफिकल्टीज और चैलेंजेस आपने फेस किया?
यार सबसे ज़्यादा काम इस पे मेकअप, कॉस्ट्यूम और थोड़ा सी VFX का है, to be frank. Apart from that, there has to be certain empathy. एक feminine side आपकी जो होती है वो आपको जगानी पड़ती है इस फिल्म के लिए. I was wearing perfumes also, जो लड़कियों के परफ्यूम थे वो लगा के मैं शूट करता था, और अपनी एंट्री के लिए हमेशा एक गाना प्ले करता था, so that I just वो feminine energy जागरूक हो और मैं उसको फिर पर्दे पर लेकर आऊँ. So इतना आसान नहीं है, but एक चैलेंजिंग रोल था मेरे लिए, और ये I'm not the first one to do this. मुझे इंस्पिरेशन मिली है गोविंदा सर से, कमल हासन सर से, जो चाची 420 उन्होंने पहले की थी. सो हर जेनरेशन में, हर एरा में एक एक्टर ने ये रोल ऐसा किया है, और मिसेस डाउटफायर जो हॉलीवुड फिल्म है वहाँ से इंस्पिरेशन मिली. सो आई थिंक it's inspiring to see these actors explore the feminine side and convincingly play a female character. कोशिश ये रहेगी इस बार कि मैं बेस्ट एक्ट्रेस जीत सकूं. Let's see. ये मेरी इस साल की एस्पिरेशन.
तो मतलब बीच में कभी कुछ ऐसा इरिटेटिंग तो नहीं लगा आपको, या लाइक मेकअप इतना कैरी करना है? सो
तभी मैंने बोला लड़की बनना बहुत मुश्किल है, लड़की बनना उससे भी ज़्यादा मुश्किल है, क्योंकि 44 डिग्री सेल्सियस मथुरा की धूप में मैं मेकअप, हेयर और साथ में जो असेंबल जैसे मैंने बोला फिल्म के अंदर, इट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
सर में शेविंग में कितना टाइम लगता था?
हर 4 घंटे बाद मेरी दाढ़ी आ जाती थी, तो मुझे शेव करनी पड़ती थी बार-बार. इट वाज नॉट इजी, तो इट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
जिलेट का स्टॉक बढ़ गया था.
जिलेट का स्टॉक.
We would also request people sitting at the back, and mics can, will be coming to you.
This is Chirag from News 18.
Hi, Chirag.
Like you mentioned about cross dressing and taking Dream Girl to another level now. Were there also hesitations in the beginning?
Hesitation, I think, जब तक आपका ह्यूमर क्लीन है और एक फैमिली ऑडियंस के लिए है और आप किसी को बुरा नहीं कह रहे तो ये हेजिटेशन नहीं होनी चाहिए. एंड ऑफ द डे एंटरटेनिंग है फिल्म और मासेस के लिए है. इसमें कोई खास मैसेज नहीं है, जस्ट प्योर एंटरटेनमेंट. इट्स जस्ट लाफ आउट लाउड फिल्म. तो ऐसी कोई हेजिटेशन नहीं है.
Hello. Hi, Ayushmann.
I request the guests to just stay back for 1 or 2 minutes more for a group photograph.
Hi, Ayushmann. This is Shwetzi. Right here. Hi.
Hi, Shwetzi.
Hi. So my question is, from the boy next door, the Delhi boy next door, having big Bollywood dreams, to being the dream girl of Bollywood, how does it feel to give not only the action heroes competition, but the women contemporaries as well?
I think you have to ask this question to Ananya Pandey.
No, this is for you. This is for
I had a
Pooja.
tough competition. Former Ananya Pandey, she's beautiful. She's done a great job in the film, and I'm the second heroine. She never signed up for a 2 heroine film. She always thought it's like a one heroine. But yeah, so I'm the parallel lead in the film as a heroine as well. It's not just. In fact, I'm 60% of the film I'm playing Pooja, so that's double the fun. And it's tough, of course. As I said, the aspiration is to get nominated in the Best Actress category. Let's see.
We're rooting for you.
Thank you.
Hi Pooja. Hey. आप आज पूजा ही लग रहे हैं.
आप पूछ नहीं लग रहे.
पूजा मेरा आपसे ये सवाल है, नॉट सवाल, मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है, कन्वर्सेशन मैं चाहता हूँ पूजा से. ट्रेलर में थोड़ा सा सीन है, आपके हस्बैंड ने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल नहीं भरा है, तो विद पूजा.
वो एक्चुअली हस्बैंड नहीं, वो अन्नू कपूर जो है.
हाँ, वो आपके हस्बैंड है. वो
फादर है. पर उनका मैं वाइफ बनने की कोशिश करके उसको जो बिल मांगने के लिए फोन कर रहा है उसको मैं कौन कर रहा हूँ.
तो एक कन्वर्सेशन
आप कन्वर्सेशन कीजिए मेरे साथ.
हेलो
मैं पूजा.
आपके फादर ने 3 महीने से अपना क्रेडिट कार्ड बिल नहीं भरा.
मैंने 1 हफ्ते से मांग में सिंदूर नहीं भरा, आपको बिल्कुल पड़ी.
अगर आप बुरा ना माने तो मैं आपकी मांग में सिंदूर भर दूं.
सिंदूर भरने के लिए पूरा महीना पड़ा, बिल कौन भरेगा?
थैंक यू Ashwin, thank you.
Hi Ayushmann, Sonal here from Z.
Hi, Sonal.
So all your fans are waiting for you to see in a negative role because we have seen your lovely side, we have seen your feminine side as well now, and we are looking forward to all the amazing films you're gonna do. But in one of your interviews also you mentioned once that you want to do a negative role. How long do we have to wait for that?
I think I'm waiting for the right script. It really doesn't matter.
Even we are, believe me, we are.
Let's see, let's hope for the best because you always look for scripts which are different, and it will be very myopic to just think about my character. I always think about the script, so that's the major part. The script has to connect to people, irrespective. You have to be a North Indian again and again, but the script has to be good. I'll get a chance again. Of course, there's certain after 2-3 films I get an opportunity like Action Hero or Naughty 15 or Nanik, which are different from my normal core of films that I choose. So it depends on the opportunity.
Waiting with
So
open
congratulations, Ayushmann, for raising the bar and really breaking the glass ceiling with a very high quality content. Whether it was Dr. G, which we thoroughly enjoyed, and this one seems an out and out entertainer. So you're constantly pushing the bar, and that's really nice. And congratulations to you, Mr. Ajay Bijli, for staying relevant in the last 3 decades. My question to you is very specifically on how have consumer preferences changed in the last 30 years? Because as you rightly said, you started your journey way back in 1990. From then till now, how have consumer preferences moved? Number one. And number two, Priya Complex has always been, as a true blue Delhiite, I know that this was the destination, the place to be in ever since we've been in college and thereafter. But how are you reinventing or what are you doing with this mixed-use development space? I hear some plans of renovation, so please throw some light on that. Thank you.
I'm going to try to be as short as possible. I mean, India is a market which I've really enjoyed for making cinemas. I think I've never ventured out. The only cinema that we've done outside of India is Sri Lanka. And the reason why I always love this market is because it's all a quantitative market. You get about 1,800 films going through the system, and you have about 1.4 billion tickets that get sold. So over the years, one thing has always remained consistent is the relentless sort of determination and commitment of the film fraternity to keep on making movies which connect with the consumers. And on the other side, the consumers' appetite, insatiable appetite, to go out and entertain themselves, doesn't matter what is happening at home. So, ये चीज़ entire 30 years of my journey has remained consistent. And so nothing has changed. All we have to do is, as I said earlier, keep pushing the envelope. Whether it's filmmakers, they have to keep on pushing the envelope. We have to, as exhibitors, have to make sure we keep pushing the envelope. And as you used the correct word, relevant, we remain relevant in terms of our experience. The filmmakers have to remain relevant with the stories they tell. And then the consumer, who's the ultimate, who gives the ultimate verdict on anything, whether it's a film or a cinema, only then he gets satisfied. And this has always remained consistent over the years. The avatars have changed. Celluloid से analog बना, analog से xenon बना, अब xenon से laser हो गया. So अवतार change होता गया. But otherwise वही projection रूम है वहाँ पर, पीछे port hole वहीं पर है, और यही screen है. बस की quality improve होती रही. And that's it really. So it's fantastic to be in this market is just amazing.
Ayushmann Bhaiya, can we expect a third part of Dream World?
No idea.
And
We have to come out with more ideas then.
one more thing, it's my birthday today. I'm your biggest fan. Can I please
So
come
sweet.
there and hug you, please?
Yeah. Come. What's your name?
Royalika.
Royalika. Royalika. That's a royal name. You look royal. Happy birthday, Royalika.
अजय सर इधर सर आईमैक्स के साथ आने के बाद पीवीआर क्या प्रॉफिट में कब तक आएंगे? शेयर लगातार गिरते जा रहे हैं। पीवीआर के शेयर कब तक सर लगता है आपको कि बढ़ेंगे? प्रॉफिट में कब तक बढ़ेंगे?
मैं एक्चुअली शेयर की तरफ ज़्यादा देखता नहीं. मैं सिर्फ ट्राई करता हूँ कि अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस दें और क्वालिटी सिनेमास बनाएं और फिर ऑटोमेटिकली they always say numbers follow a good product and a good service. So numbers will follow. There's no question about the fact that 18 months we were like completely flat out. We were knocked out. So कोई आदमी बिल्कुल ही अगर knockout हो जाए कोई भी business, it takes time to recover. And we are still in the process of recovery. It's only been 14 months since we've been open. But every month, every quarter, I'm seeing improvement. मेरा मूड नहीं, ये महफिल वैसे ड्रीम गर्ल 2 की है, नंबर्स के बारे में बात, I can easily talk about numbers very easily, quarter 4, quarter 1. But I think अभी इतना ही बताता हूँ कि पिछले क्वार्टर से जो preceding quarter था, quarter 4 of FY 22-23 has been remarkably improved. This quarter, which is started with Oppenheimer, Barbie, Rocky Rani, and now Jailer got released today, tomorrow Oh My God 2 and Gadar 2 has got released. It's just phenomenal. So as जो मैं पहले कह रहा था, the appetite for people to watch movies 18 months cannot change it. 18 months definitely एक interval था, लेकिन picture खत्म नहीं हुई थी basically. It's a dialogue of some movie. It helped you with that. Yeah. So I think things are only going to get better from here on.
We will take last 2 questions. Thank you. Last 2 questions, please.
Excuse me. एक question इधर.
CNBC, I'm already shaking.
We just need to know how your partnership with the IMAX, how it's going to grow further. Just let us know about that, your partnership with the IMAX.
Just a little bit. I mean, this is a 20th IMAX, and we are rolling out 2 more very shortly. One in Eros in Bombay, which is a very iconic South Bombay ka cinema. There we are opening, and we're also opening in another cinema in Delhi called Paris. Then we have 2 14-screen complexes coming up. One in Pune, one in Bangalore. And there again we have IMAX. So at least 4 to 6 IMAXs we're opening this year. But IMAX exhibition screens are joined at the hip, so to speak, with the content industry. So the more movies get made on IMAX, the more IMAXs we can have. Luckily, Hollywood is making about 12 to 14 movies. This year itself, about 4-6 films that I know of at least. Jawan is coming, Salar is coming. I believe advanced negotiations are going on, talks are going on for Tiger 3. Then there is Ritik's movie Fighter, that's coming. So quite a few films are coming on IMAX. And down south, lots of movies are coming on IMAX.
Any
So,
estimate number you can share with us?
well, each IMAX costs, I think this has cost about 8 crores. So you can do the math. If you do 10, it's about 80 odd crores, 80 to 100 crores. IMAX.
Ayushmann, since we are here
I
for
request everyone to please ask questions one at a time. Last question, please.
Ayushmann, since we are here for Dil Ka Telephone launch, I want to know how are the two songs from the first film and the second film different as far as the music and the tempo and the visualization is concerned?
Of course, the core is the same, and it's done by Beat Brothers. The choreography is different. It's a little scaled up. Like there's a club part in the song, and there are more beats. That's about it. And the lyrics are different, apart from the hook. Yeah.
Hi, Ayushmann. Hi. I just wanted to ask you a question about, the fact that you reversed the gender role, to play this role. It's almost like a trial by fire for like all actors. And you mentioned Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire. So who were your inspirations, like when you took this role, and whose skin did you get in, and did you follow some specific method?
Okay, for Indian markets, I think Govinda was a pioneer in comedy. So this is like a tribute to Govinda kind of films of the 90s. It will remind you of that. And two great actors, Govinda sir and Kamal Haasan sir. I think they were brilliant in Chachi 420 and Auntie Number One respectively. So these are the two actors I really look up to, and for this film, they was inspirations.
Thank you, everyone. We would request the guests to just stay on stage for a few minutes for group photograph.
There's one more question I think.
Here also, one more question. Here also.
We'll take these last two questions.
Congratulations to the team.
एक second, please.
Because Mike है जिनके पास. Because Mike है already जी पीछे. Go for it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ayushmann. I have a question for Ajay sir. So, do you think the expansion of a premium experiential format in India will drive audience to the theatre?
Actually, India is a very disparate market. So you have a customer at every price point. We just declared our results, and average ticket price of PVR across the circuit was 249 rupees. We have 100 rupees customer, and we also have 1500 rupee customer. Our objective is to have every single person out of his house and come to see. Whether you're somebody who lives in a farmhouse and you've got a big, home theater at home, and you're price insensitive, or you are somebody who's price sensitive, and therefore you just want a great experience, but you don't want to pay more than 100 rupees. So I think IMAX.